A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Hard running there. He'll get this only to about the 13. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. .21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short. The Bears send out their punt team. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Off the play fake, it's Levis. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll lead to a second down. From the gun, it's Levis. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
His drive will start on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down. Go. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this.
That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He's up the sideline to the 25. And a big gain out of bounds. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Like 46! Like 46!
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan. Because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Like 49!
On 1st down, Levis. That is hauled in at the 5. To the goal line and in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Tennessee. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Makes the score Titans 7, Bears nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, hey, check that, check that. Check, Bobcat. Get up.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Set up. Hey, check that.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He'll manage only a couple. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. 3rd and 5.
Come 19. Check go.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now Williams. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Titans' 42-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
70 range. Hut.
To throw is Williams. On the out, connecting with Allen. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Bears 1st down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this.
Ready. Hut.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
The Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Throwing is Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
To throw, it's Williams. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Bears. The extra point is good. And the Bears will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Levis to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing is Levis. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Titans get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. This returnable from the 4. He'll be out of bounds here, so as they begin, they're backed up all the way to their own 10-yard line. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve, as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the bootleg, it's Levis. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Like 54.
Here's Levis from out of the pistol. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Ball security, a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. Here's a run going left. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw and brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Set to go now on first and 10.
Like 24.
To throw is Levis. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. On second down, Levis. Going right sideline and complete. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Titans will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Reload. Check. Hurt.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Second down and 8. A play fake. Now Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Bears sending out their punt team. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Ready? Go, Rick, go!
They put a receiver in motion to the left. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
So, Mike, clearly this week in practice, they saw something on tape that made them dial up that play in that situation. But the defense was having none of it. They rallied to the ball, were able to make the tackle short of the 1st down, and force a turnover on downs here and give their offense another shot.
1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Titans. Now, Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Titans up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go!
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
19 tight, 19 tight, tight. Mustang 19. Go!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Williams now to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Oh, boy, they got to be careful there. That was dangerously close to a safety and 2 points for the defense. They do get it at the 1. Up the sideline to the 15. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
1st down, Tennessee.
On play action, here's Levis. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, Levis. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Here's Levis to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to try it here again. That's caught! And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Williams. Now he'll run. The Bears have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Gain of 12 and a 1st down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They motion a receiver right. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. They'll try and throw. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Bears are back within 2 scores.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now a run on 1st down. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. after this. Here's a 2nd and 12. He'll try the right side this time. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. He'll try to get this one on the ground.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Back at 60. Set. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
On 4th down, Levis. That's going to be caught.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That is caught at the 3. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So let's see if the Bears can keep it rolling as they go for 2. They're going to motion the tight end over here. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They were able to handle the elements. They're going to wind up victorious here in the snow. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.